The people's business now put on hold until next week when Republicans will try to elect a new speaker. We have a lot to unpack tonight. Kevin Fry monitoring late-breaking developments on Capitol Hill, leading us off. Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, Cheryl. New Yorkers split along party lines on this vote. Republicans voting to keep McCarthy in his job, Democrats voting to oust him. History in Washington as the Speaker's gavel is snatched from Kevin McCarthy's hands.
The office of Speaker of the House is hereby declared vacant.
The move blasted by New York Republicans, including those in New York's swing districts, who rallied around McCarthy in the lead-up to the vote.
Certainly I, nor the people I represent, have the tolerance, the patience, or the interest in participating in some pseudo-psycho political theater.
Across the aisle, it was a pivotal day for Congressman Hakeem Jeffries of Brooklyn, the House Democratic leader. In the lead-up to the vote, Democrats signaled they would follow Jeffries' example.
I have a simple rule in life. In Hakeem Jeffries, I trust.
Democrats had the option to throw McCarthy a lifeline, crushing the motion to vacate. Instead, Jeffries opted to give the go-ahead on booting McCarthy from his job.
This is a guy who wants to impeach the president. He cannot be trusted. He's a liar.
Republicans like Mike Lawler criticized Democrats, saying they voted in step with the far right of the GOP.
Democrats can talk all day about the need to protect democracy, but here they just upended it with 8 Republicans, including Matt Gaetz, who they've spent years deriding, but teamed up with to create a constitutional crisis.
While Democrat Pat Ryan issued a challenge to Republicans in competitive districts to work with Democrats.
I think we're really at a moment where we need patriots to rise above the partisanship, 5 or more Republicans to unify with our coalition.
What happens next, Cheryl, is very much up in the air. There is a temporary speaker in place until an election is held. Kevin McCarthy has already said he does not intend to seek the job again. Keep in mind, when he was elected speaker the first go-around, it was a rather fraught process, taking 15 ballots. Cheryl?
Kevin Fry with late reporting in Washington to the